Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and episode 8 of my Studio Ghibli review series, where I will be looking at Princess Mononoke. So this is probably going to be quite a short video because one, I watched the film maybe 2 weeks ago I think now, and also I didn't really enjoy it that much and I can't really remember much of it, so there isn't really going to be that much to talk about, but we'll get into it now. So, Princess Mononoke is a 1997 Japanese animated epic fantasy war film written and directed by Hayao Miyazaki, produced by Toshio Suzuki, music by Joe Hisaishi, cinematography Asushi Yokoi, edited by Takeshi Sayama, and it was out on July 12th, 1997. It is 133 minutes long. Its budget was $23.5 million and it has a box office of $159.4 million worldwide. General plot. Princess Mononoke is set in the late Muromachi period of Japan, approximately 1336 to 1573 CE. The story, but it includes fantasy elements. The story follows a young Emishi prince named Ashitaka and his involvement in a struggle between the gods of a forest and the humans who consume its resources. The term Mononoke is not a name but a Japanese word for supernatural, shape-shifting beings that possess people and cause suffering, disease or death. Film came out July 1997, United States 1999. It was a critical and commercial blockbuster, becoming the highest grossing film in Japan of 1997, and also held Japan's box office record for a domestic film until 2001's Spirited Away. Ashitaka, so he is in this war type thing, and this like demon pig attacks him one day, and it like infects his arm, poisons his arm, and then something they find out that there's someone who could heal it, I think, and then he travels off from his village where he lived to find this person. Then they come across Princess Mononoke. She lives in the forest with these wolves who are also gods. What's his name? Ashitaka and Princess Mononoke kind of work together to, there's like a feud going on between this other group and the animals in the forest. What really let this film down for me was really the plot and the characters. Firstly, the characters, there wasn't really anything overly interesting about them, I find. A lot of the films previously, the characters had really like interesting personalities and things that really made them unique, but this didn't really have any of that, and that didn't really engage me or interest me. And then the story as well just felt really like simple and not much like depth to it, not much going on. So those are kind of the two main things that really like brought the film down for me. But it looks amazing as always. All these films are animated really well, and the sound design and the music's like great. That's been one of the main qualities of all these films. Music was good. Nothing really stood out, but it was just solid as always. So I think score wise, I would probably give the story a 6 out of 10. Characters, I'd probably give them a 5. They really weren't that interesting. And then music, I'll just give it a 7, I think. Quite a disappointing film for one that it seemed from the brief things I'd read about it that it was one of the better ones. So where to put it in my rankings. So just to go over them again. Number 1 is My Neighbor Totoro. I'll go from the bottom. Number 9 is Ocean Waves. 8, Porco Rosso. 7, Pom Poko. 6, Castle in the Sky. 5, Kiki's Delivery Service. Number 4, Only Yesterday. Number 3, Whisper of the Heart. 2, Spirited Away. And number 1, My Neighbor Totoro. Thinking I'm probably going to put it at 8th, I think it was more like, its quality was more consistent than Porco Rosso, and it was, I don't know, it was slightly more interesting than Ocean Waves. So yeah, I think I'll put it at number 8 between Pom Poko and Porco Rosso. Let me type this in so I don't forget. Okay, so that has been a very quick episode 8 of my Studio Ghibli review series. The next film is 1999 My Neighbors the Yamadas, which was directed by Hisao Takahata. So that will be episode 9, and hope you've enjoyed this very quick episode, and I will see you in the next one.